Hey everyone, my name is Josh Kroenke. Yeah, just like the owner of the Denver Nuggets. But I'm not into basketball or management, and I'm definitely not a billionaire. What I do know is cars, and that's exactly what I talk about on this channel. Alright, enough with the intro. Let's get into today's topic.
Updated, July 31st, 2024, 13:08 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. Published, July 9th, 2023, 9:30 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time. High summer temperatures are uncomfortable for everyone, but they are also harmful to your car, probably more so than you might think. Tires and engines suffer, and brakes can also stop working properly. What are the elements that have the hardest time when the thermometer goes out of control? How does heat affect the engine? Engine temperature. Neither other elements affected: tires, air conditioning, brakes, body and passenger compartment. How does heat affect the engine? As soon as the thermometer rises above 35 degrees Celsius, the engine loses about 5 horsepower and fuel consumption increases by up to 1 liter per 100 kilometers. And why? All engines need to introduce air into the cylinders to burn the fuel, and hot air contains less oxygen. The mixture burns less well and performance drops. In turbocharged engines, which need more air to operate, the loss can be as much as 15 horsepower. On the other hand, the cooling system is more strained, especially at low speeds. The electric fan has to act more and subtract about 2 HP of power. And the air conditioning, which in most models uses a compressor driven by the engine, causes a further 4 HP to be lost. Engine temperature. Needle. As there is not much that can be done about this, apart from keeping the air filter very clean, because turning off the air conditioning is not a recommended alternative. It is essential to make sure that the engine temperature does not rise too high. Air conditioning. No matter how hot it is in the car, it is not advisable to set the air conditioning at maximum power. It will only force the system more than necessary. As soon as you start the car, you should open the windows to ventilate the vehicle and allow the interior temperature to approach the outside temperature. The air conditioning should then be switched on. Other elements affected: tires. When braking, the brake pads rub against the disc and reach high temperatures. In summer their cooling is more difficult, so it is easy for them to overheat. As a result, the car brakes less and the discs can become deformed. On long downhill runs, it is best to use engine braking in low gears. Air conditioning. It is not only the mechanical elements that suffer from the heat. The bodywork and interior also suffer. To avoid this, 2 fundamental pieces of advice: park in the shade and use a sunshade. In the first case, it is convenient to take into account the time that you are going to be stopped the car. It could happen that you leave it in the shade and when you pick it up, the sun is already shining on it. Body and passenger compartment. Fuel pressure regulator. What is it and what are the signs of failure? 3 damages you can cause to your car if you always drive with little gasoline. What are the differences between gasoline and diesel? Fuel light on. How many miles you can drive? High temperatures can damage your car. Hot engine. What to do to keep your car's temperature in good working order? Car air conditioning. In conclusion, understanding why a car loses power and consumes more fuel in hot weather is essential for every driver. High temperatures can lead to increased engine strain, reduced air density, and the potential for overheating, all of which contribute to diminished performance and efficiency. By ensuring proper maintenance, monitoring fluid levels, and being mindful of driving habits during the heat, you can help mitigate these effects. Staying informed and proactive will not only enhance your vehicle's performance but also improve fuel economy, ultimately saving you money and ensuring a smoother ride. Thank you for watching, and drive safely.